everyone. Hello, hello. Yay, we're here. Hi everyone. Let me see if I can find you. Where are you? Yeah, I think I found you guys. Yes, we're here. Okay. Hey, hello everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around immediately. Oh, turn down the sound over here. Okay, that's so much better. Turning this one around. Hi everyone. Hi, happy crafters. Clementine, Jona, Ans, Teresa, Linda, Femke, Wilma, Suzanne, Inge. Hi, welcome, welcome. Well, on my desk today, some backgrounds. I did this last week at a demo in one of the shops in Holland. And I thought it might be fun to share it with all of you out there too, because, well, you can't all come over here. You probably weren't able to visit the store in Holland. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to show it to you again today. So what I did, let me start with one of those. Hi, everyone. Hi, Candace. Hi, Anja. Hi, hi. Welcome. Hi, Els. Hoi, hoi. Okay, I will start with the yellow stack. What I did and what I'm planning to do tonight. I took book two and, pardon, I took out some pages like this one and this one and this one, but I'm sorry. Okay, these were plain pages from Reminiscence book two, and I give them a makeover by using the new stencils. So this one I didn't do anything with it, but I just wanted to make sure they all go together. So here's one I did in the pocket pages. And sorry if you hear the dogs downstairs. I don't know what's going on, but they are barking. Here is the yellow dotted paper. I used some stencils. This is some modeling paste and adding also the stencil modeling paste and then ink on top. Over here I just did I use? Yes, the soft finish cardstock, sorry. Soft finish cardstock on this one with my new stamps and a little bit brownish color of ink. This is the stamp from the new stamp set with the record from this one. So it's oh the doggies. Oh, you can't hear them. Okay. um, yeah, it's just to put in a little bit more creativity from your own in your journal if you want to. So this is for the yellow part. Oh, and I also did this one. I'm going to show you in a minute how that one has been done. I am going to put this aside. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Okay, yeah, the records, they look good, don't they? Yeah, and for the pink, actually a little bit the same. I took some paper, so just in case you have papers which you don't like anymore, or you think they are a bit boring, or you want to, yeah, make them a little bit more your own style, just start and play with the stencils, with stamps, and yeah, put your creativity in it. So it's really fun to do so. Here I used the big numbers. This one is just, I colored this one with ink, and that's also soft finish cardstock. Some more numbers on a page. This is regular paper from Reminiscence the book, but you see I all combined it together, and I am going to put them in my journal soon. So, for example, this might be your first page. Uh, Turn it around. Maybe this one will look fun next to it. Turn it around. Then you do something like this. Turn it around. Then you see there's a back of the paper, and I need to cover this one up with another one. Now, for example, you can use this one, the thinner one. to glue that one on top. And then here I did another one with the big numbers. This is the pocket, and here also got the circles, but then I did the circles on a patterned cardstock, also from Reminiscence, the book. So I think I am going to show you now. Shall I start with this one? No, I think I will start with just a regular piece of white cardstock. And my plan is now, because I did yellow, I did pink already, I also did brown orange, and I'm going to show those to you later. I think I will go for the green now, because there's also green in book 2. And I love book 2 because they're all a little bit the fall colors. So fall, autumn. So I think I will start a little bit in this theme, this color scheme by using some green. And I will start with the easy circle, stamping the circles first. Now, where is my circle stamp? Yes, I used it earlier today because just before I went live, I also uploaded a video on my YouTube channel, also with these techniques, but in different colors. So if you like it, you can watch that on YouTube too. And oh, I see it already. It's here. My stamp. And I will go for the green. So I think, shall I do peel paint or maybe a darker one? No, I think I will stay with the what is it? Peel paint. This is now, because I didn't have the soft finish cardstock anymore, I took some, what is it? Watercolor paper, paint on multi-technique paper, and I'm sure this will work too. Oh, thank you, Yona. You already watched it. Yeah. Okay, just dropping down some green dots. And I didn't make this up myself. It's from Marie Claire, Marie Claire Black and White, who's also in the Elizabeth Craft Designs design team. And she showed it to me with a beautiful color of gray, and which went very well with her famous black and white designs. But for now, I am going for green. Well, you can stamp the whole sheet, of course, and I will do so. And just randomly, or not completely randomly, stamping your dots. And it doesn't come too precise because I am going to use it as a background paper. I'm not going to use the whole sheet as it is. I'm going to cut it up in pieces, so it's not really that important if they are all lined out very precisely. So let me finish this. Well, anyone can do this. No rocket science, but it's really fun to do so. And it's really fun to use it in your journal. Yeah, because it gives a little bit of variety, difficult word, in between your other papers. Okay, now, as you know, Distress ink doesn't cover up completely when you're doing something like this, so I need my water brush. And oh, here it is. I was thinking I just had it. And I am going to try to fill the circles a little bit more precise than they are now. Because you can see here now, there are some white spots in the middle. I like it, but I think it looks better when you are blending it with a little bit of water. And, it's giving you a more solid circle. And I hope you can see the difference on the camera or in your screen, because I can see what I'm doing, but I'm not sure if you are able to see it correctly. If I'm looking at my screen, I think you can see the difference, what's happening when you are blending it in with a little bit of water, sorry. So I'm doing a few. I'm not going to do all of them because you are watching, and then it would take me half an hour to do the whole paper maybe. but I will do a couple so I can cut out, how do you say it? A full page for my journal, for my planner. So I'm trying to do, well, let's say half of it. So I hope you are a little bit patient and keep watching me doing this. I can also first cut out a piece of paper or a page, but in the end it's all the same, and it doesn't really matter if you are cutting the page first and then do the stamping, or do the stamping first and then cut a page. So that's all up to you. But I like to have some spare pieces of the same design, um, just in case I wanted to yeah, use a little piece of it on another page. So let me see if I am good with this. I think I need a little bit more. I'm taking one of the pages so I can see where I'm at. Oh no, I need more. So, oh, somewhere up till this line. And I need to read your comments, I know, but I can't do this and read the comments. So I will read in a minute. So I hope I don't miss anything important. Okay. And this is really fun to do. You can do this everywhere. I mean, let's say you are going on a holiday and take some white pieces of paper, some stamps, some ink, and you can use those paper later on. I think this is the last one for now. Let me see. Maybe one at the top. Yeah, this one. Okay, that's the last one for now. Okay, here we go. Green dots. Yeah, it's a new stamp set. And to be honest, I don't know the number either. I didn't write it down. So, Els or Anya, if you are there, can you please let the people know the number of this stamp set? Because I forgot to write it down. I don't have it. Okay, putting this one down, closing the lids, and I'm going to give it a quick dry because I want to add some circles around it. Ah, thank you, Michelle. It's CS350, feelings. It's all about our feelings. Okay, I think this is good. And you know what? I just had this die over here, so I am going to cut it immediately. And then it looks so much better already. Yeah, shall I do that? Yes, I am going to do that. Okay. My biggie scissors. I'm just cutting it as close as possible to the page, to the die, because I want to keep this. You know, maybe I can make some little tags or note cards or not sure what, but I can use that. Oh, I can always use that later on. So I am trying to, oh, not sure if it fits. Yes, it should fit like this. Okay. Quickly. So that didn't sound good. Did you hear that? My. Okay, but now you have, oh, the planner page. Oh, help. Oh, I didn't run it through. It wasn't correctly on my plate, so I have to trim it down. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's why it probably, let me see. Yes, I didn't put it on the plates properly, so the top plate didn't cover it. But now it's okay. Okay, here we go. And you see, I have to do a little bit on this one with the brush. Okay, here we go. I think these are pretty cool. If you want, you can make more shading. Yeah? So you can come in with a darker shade of green if you want. But well, I'm not going to do that tonight. But just give it a try if you want. Then you take a marker, a fine liner or a gel pen or whatever you have on hands. Oh, let me see. Yeah, the ink is peeled paint. Sorry, guys. Let me check. Hi, Marga. Hi, Hanya. Sorry. Hi, Honey. Stephanie. Hi, hi. Hi, Cindy. And Inge. Hi. Yeah, I need a helper. I miss you. Okay, so now we are going to do some simple circles around the green circle. Uh, I always do it twice because when you do it once, it's no fun. Um, in Dutch, we say it's truttig. I don't know if there's a word for truttig in English. Um, but you know, when you are doing one circle around the circle, it's never that straight. It's never the way you want it to be. So it's better to do two lines and then um, on purpose wiggle a little bit. You know, move your pen a little bit so the circles aren't as neat as a normal circle would be. So just yeah, like you are shaking your hands a little bit. And you can make all those circles. Who is boring? Oh my. Images of, yeah, Brussels sprouts. I don't like them, but I can imagine you think of it this way. You can also make Christmas ornaments of them. Brussels sprouts in your Christmas tree. That might be fun. Okay, I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can. And now as I'm doing it, I am thinking what also might be fun. Put a lyrics in between. Um, okay, guys, I need the lyrics of a song, which goes by this. So please write down some funny songs or some happy songs, which you think go by this Brussels sprout design. I will look it up and I will do some journaling in between the Brussels sprouts. So I need lyrics of a popular song, something we all know. If you want to help me. Not sure if now, Cindy, not that one. A serious song, right? Brussels sprouts in your Christmas tree. Yes, yes, yes. No, I mean, a cool song like I don't care. What shall we say? Brian Adams. Who cares? The Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Barbara Streisand, whatever. Something like that. Sippity doodah. Fireballs. Oh my. That's not really much of a help yet. Okay. Green. Oh, little greenback. I think. Now I think in green, little greenback. Where is my phone? Okay. I'm going to look for little greenback. It's not a greenback, but okay, who cares? Little. Well, a little. Here it is. Now I need the lyrics. Little greenback. Now It's showing me little greenbacks lyrics. Okay, here we go. So what I used to do a lot, um, I was journaling and scribbling um, everywhere, almost everywhere, and then I, on purpose, didn't write um, netjes, decent, the way it's supposed to be. So I took a lyrics, some kind of lyrics from songs I love or whatever, and I just start journaling because I don't know what to journal about. So I always took lyrics. So I will give it a try now while you are watching. So Tina Turner. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Green Green Grass of Home. Oh my, there are too many. Yeah, neat. Tina Turner. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So many of you. But I'm going to show you a little bit of how I did it, or how I still can do it, the journaling, just to give you an idea to do it yourself. Because I can imagine this is a little bit too white, too neat for you. If you wanted to make it a little bit more grungy, just start writing. So I am going to start writing, looking back. Oh, and write everything next to each other, so no spaces in between the words. On the track. Here is the green, so back. And just moving around those circles, not right into the circles. If you want that, you can also write only into the circles, but I will skip them. Just, I need to look now and don't stop talking. The kind or here you hardly can't read, so just blah blah blah. You can do anything in there. Or um, you see how different it already starts to look. You can't read it. I can't read it. Out of sight. I will do a little piece, maybe up till here, so you can see what it looks like when you do something like this. Um, Let me see. Out of sight. You know, if you don't want to write down a lyrics, you just can make up your own words, or it doesn't matter. I also did something once. I don't know what to write. I'm just writing something down. Whoever reads this, you know, it doesn't have to make sense. It's just that you want some nice piece of paper. And I really write terrible now, but that's the fun thing of this. Looking for some happiness, looking back. That's what it says on my. I'm gonna do it my way. No, okay, gonna do it my way. Okay, so that's a little bit of how it will look like when you fill this completely. So I'm going to do that later. I won't do that now because that will take up too much time. But it's just to give you an idea what you can do. Um, yeah, Christmas song, that might be nice too, Yvonne. Great idea. Okay, so this is for the stamping. And as you can see, I did it in pink already this afternoon. And I think there's also a yellow one, which I showed you. And I didn't do the scribbling on this one, on these, but it's just to give you an idea how you can spice up papers you don't like anymore, or you want to give a little bit of more creativity from your own. Now we also got those new stencils, and my plan for those, I'm going to put this aside, and I need to drink something. Hold on. Oh, you're all with the songs in your head? Okay. Bench post circles. Yeah, that's also possible, Angelique. There's so many different ways to do this. Brussels sprouts with faces on them. Okay, you can all do that yourself. I want to see Brussels sprouts on Facebook in the planner group. Okay. Uh, Stencils. Yes, my plan. I'm going to do two. And the plan is green because I want to add something green to the green paper from the reminiscence book. Shall I do two? Yes, I'm going to do the big numbers first so you can see what they will look like in green. By the way, did you know that the stencils we have, that they also fit the Elizabeth Craft Designs journals, the covers itself. So it's a great way to store them in your journal. And you can decorate it if you want to. Okay, green. My idea was to use, I think I will go peeled paint and antique linen. Um, what I choose for is distress ink, the regular one, and then the other one for the oxide. So because the oxides are more covering, how do you say? It's more. I always say the wrong word, but you know it covers up a little bit more than the peeled paint, than the regular distress ink. So I like to combine the two of them, and I'm going to use this stencil now. I don't want those lines to be on my background paper, so I'm going to give them a little bit of tape. And yes, the tape I am using, I don't know the name anymore. So there's probably somewhere out here who knows what tape it is. Is it from Sizzix or Altenew? I don't know the brand, but it's easy removable from your paper again. So opaque. Yeah, thank you, Robin. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, I need some. It should be okay. This is green, that's correct, and this one is a new one, so I can use it. Let me start with the lighter one first. Oh, spellbinders. Thank you. I'm not sure if you will see this, but it's a light color, antique linen. Not sure how you say it in English. Is it linen? Yeah, I think so. And I am taking peeled paint in the regular distress ink, and I'm going to combine those two. Just mixing and matching, and making sure I've got two different colors. You can also use two distress inks or two oxides if you want, but I like to use the two different ones. A little bit more of this one because it really blends in really pretty like this. But it's personal. I mean, if you like it better with the same inks, you can do that, of course. Okay, and you just fill in the whole stencil here and there using the green, and then you use the other color also. If you want, you can also use three colors, but I like it best with two. But that's also up to you and your own personal preferences. And just make sure there's a little bit of those both two colors in each letter, each number, sorry. We are working with the numbers. And as I'm working this now, I see that I really have to start. It's better to start with the lightest color first, I think. Okay, now I will lift it up and see what happens. So, and I hope you can see that it really blends in really, yeah, gorgeous together. I will lift it up, put it a little bit closer to the camera, but I think you can see it when it's down on my worktop too. So I hope you can see there's a little nice shade. Okay, but then I want to cover the whole sheet, but I don't want to put it really next to each other in the same direction. So I'm moving this one up a little bit and then gluing it down again on top of the other ones. Make sure there's a little bit space in between the numbers on this side and the numbers on the other side, and that they don't go on top of each other. There just have to be a little bit space in between. I'm moving it up a little bit higher. Let me see, where am I? Sometimes it's a little bit hard to see, but I think, am I good here? No, not really. Yeah, like this. Okay, back to I'm going to start with the light one, because that gives the most effect, in my opinion. And then go in with the darker, with the green one a little bit later. And this way you fill up your whole sheet of paper. Now I'm going for the green. And this is really fun to do, you know. Make those boring papers more interesting. You can make cards, tags. Okay, I think this is good too. Here we go. And you see now, I should have been able to put them a little bit more close together, but okay, it's just a piece of paper, so it is what it is now. And let me see, where is it? Here, a little bit higher. I think I'm good with this one over here. So the same. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible, guys. It's hard work, you know, doing things like this. And it's warm over here. Okay, going back in with the green again. Oh, I see some questions popping up, but I don't know what it's about. Sorry. I hope someone is able to answer your question. But I'm using two different brushes. One with a light color and one with the darker color. That's it. A little bit green over here. Going back in with the lighter one again, just to blend it a little bit extra. Taking it off. And then the last part here. If you want, you can also put it on the side, but I think for now I will do the same here. Oh, maybe this, no, then there's a big white gap over there. I think I will start with this. Where is it? Somewhere here. Okay. You know, it doesn't come too precise, this, because, you know, I always know that I'm going to cut up um, those papers anyway. So if this is a little bit wider than it's supposed to be, I don't really mind. And, you know, I also don't want to spend too much time now because you are all watching and, you know, it has to be a little bit quick, quick, quick. I should just get two of every set of stencil. One stencil of paste. Oh, two sets of stencil? Well, you can do that, but I don't think it's necessary. Or you have to, maybe if you're using them a lot. But yes, please buy two of them. Please, please, please do so. Oh, now I went into the wrong stamp ink. Not actually, it doesn't really matter. Okay, here we go. Now taking this one off, putting it aside. This one. You see how easy you can remove it. That's really good ink. Okay. Now, because there is some distress ink involved, sorry, the oxides, I need to dry it up a little bit before I can go in with my marker. And in the meantime, I'm going to see what you are all talking about. Hi, Dorothy. Good to see you. Oh, Yvonne, you bought the stencils? Let me see. No, no rush. But you know, I always want to show you as much as possible in the time we have. But okay, I need to clean up my desk. Where are my wipes? Okay. Okay, so now you've got this one. And we have got the green paper. Where is it? And you see how much fun it is to put them together and then just pretend like we are getting some greens from the book. For example, this one. And you can add this one. And then you make it much more personal with doing things like this. I think I took already out all of the other greens. There's one more green, but I think that's the same one. Yes, that's the same one. This one, the other side. You can do this one too. Oh, and here's one more, one more. I prefer this one. Take this one away again. So this is a good start for example, a new month, or if you want to make cards, or but you see how much fun it is when it's you combine them together. Now, I think I also going to show you what it looks like when you are putting it directly on a piece of patterned cardstock. So, shall I take one of those? No. Yes, no. A little bit in doubt at the moment. Debbie, the numbers follow up. Yes, all the numbers are there. You can also cut them out if you want. Let me see if there's one which I like. Oh, this one maybe. I think this one will blend in really nice too. And then I'm going to apply something on this side. It's a little bit waste of this side, but okay. Sometimes you have to make a decision. I like this already. But what I also did, I forgot to mention this, you can also do the outlines of the numbers. Then it's also, you are going to create a completely different look. Let me see if I can show you two different ones. Oh, here you can see. Here I did the outline already on the pink one, and here I didn't. Can you see the difference? I'll put it a little bit closer to the camera. So if you like it this way, I think it's a little bit boring. I'm not saying boring, but it's um, nice and clean and simple. But if you want to add in a little bit extra, you can do the outlines the same way I did it on the circles. And you can also do that, for example, on the numbers over here. I know it takes a little bit time to do so, so I'm not going to do that now. Yeah, because that's a waste of time if you have to watch me only do things like this. So my plan is now to use the same colors. I'm going to use it on this sheet. No, I was planning on this sheet of paper. Okay. And then I'm going to use another stencil. Shall I do the big circles? You know, the coffee stains, the wine stains, as I call them, or the wine stains. I think I will go for this one. Or the lines. No, I think this one will go best to what I have in mind. New stencils. Oh, thank you, Astrid. Oh, there are much. Oh, sorry, guys, I miss you. Follow the lines, fine liner. Yes, outline is by hand. Yeah. No, I'm not tracing the stencil. Oh, shall I show it to you? Hold on. I will go on the pink one. So here's the pink one. I will show it to you. Where is my black liner? Okay. And again, just like you are shaky, you know. I hope you can see it because I need to watch myself. So the first one, and just do it quickly. Don't look too precise. So you see, I did it once. I'm going to move it a little bit closer and it doesn't look good. But if you leave it like this, it really doesn't look good. But if you go over and do it one more time and shake a little bit extra with your hands, with your handwriting, then it suddenly looks so much better. At least that's what I'm thinking. If you want to make perfect straight lines around the numbers, that's all up to you. And if you can do it, that's even better. And I will do two wiggly lines on those marks over there. I will do one more, just so you can see what I'm doing. Just tracing them and don't be precise. Because if you want to do it too precise, well, you won't succeed. I think most of us won't succeed in doing that. So wiggle, wiggle, shaky, shaky. Just like you have too many drinks maybe last night. And fill up those gaps in between if you want to. You don't need to, but that's all up to you. So then it looks so much better than this. That's my personal opinion. And if you like this way better, of course you can leave it like it is. For this one now, I'm going in with the same colors. And I'm going to put some tape on the holes for the binder because I don't want to see those. Let me see some tape over here. And I need to cover this up. Well, you can use parts of it, but you can also put down the whole sheet. So that's all up to you. like to place it a little bit randomly. So, but make sure you don't see the line. So please cover this up, because if you see a straight line here, suddenly that's really not nice. Not pretty. So just to be on the safe side. Okay. I'm going in with the same colors again and see what it looks like on a piece of patterned paper. And where's my lighter brush? Yeah, the coffee ring stencil is in the same set, Dorothy. Oh, make sure it stays in place. I think I need some more green over here. And sometimes the stencils are a bit fragile, so just please move along with the shape you are using. So don't go like this. Follow along the circle movements of your stencil. Some spots over here. And I think I like this one to be green. Okay, now see what happened on my piece of paper. The name of the stencil set. Anya, can you please help? Oh, this looks great too. I'm going to show it to you. I think you can see it anyway. You see how pretty this looks? And I see my screen color is a little bit different than the actual color I see in front of me. So it might look a little bit different at your place too. It's stencil set number 4, that's true. But I don't know the name. I think it's just sample set 4, but I don't know the product, the SKU, the code. I don't know it by head. So I want some extra rings over here. You can also make sure that the rings go off your paper, so it's not. Oh, yeah, it's nice when some of them just like they're floating off your papers. You have to make sure, hold it a little bit here because it's on the corner of my page. Oh, here goes my ink. And I think I'm going to fill in the whole piece of paper because again, I am going to cut it up in pieces. Normally, if you are using a full page, which is already to the correct size for your planner, you might be thinking, okay, I'm going to do a little bit in this corner and a little bit in that corner. But for this one, I think it will look nice when I use the full sheet of paper. I'm going to put these back down again. Go in with the yellow. And where are we? Okay, let me see. Making circles again. A little bit more green. And I'm holding this one because this is a really fine line over here and I don't want it to break. So I think I can go on here a little bit more. Just as much, well, do all the, the light colors first and then go over it with the green. But that's all up to you. Just play with it and see what you like. I must say these two colors go really well together. So I used peeled paint I've got here and antique linen. And antique linen is the oxides and the peeled paint is the regular distress ink. Now, okay, I'm going to do one more here. Let me see. Something like this. But I see the other one here underneath, so I'm only going to do the large one. Holding it in place a little bit because of the thin elements. We can do this part too. More green. And I have no idea what you're all talking about, girls. I can watch back on YouTube too. Nice background dice. Yes, that's a great idea too. Dice, you can use them as backgrounds for your and use them as a stencil. I need a little bit more green on this side, on the top. And then I think I'm almost there, just a little bit in the corner. Oh, this is really a pretty one. I think it's a shame to cut it in pieces, but okay. I'm going to add a little bit more over here. I think I will go for a little bit of the beige and more green. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, okay. I think I'm going to leave it this way. Cleaning up my desk a little bit. And then I have some time to show you what you can do with it now. Oh, yeah, get another book and take a second one. Yeah. And let's say I want to make this next week. I don't know how I did it. I can't remember the colors or and just have to make another one. But this is really a great combination, and I hope you can see the color. Yeah, that it's really pretty uh, the way I see it over here. So maybe your screen is a little bit different. I'm going to give it a quick dry too. Thank you, Dorothy. So just browse through all your papers, which you maybe don't use anymore, and give them a quick update. Splash in some of your own creativity by using stencils or stamps. Okay, so now I'm going to look back for all the green papers I took out. And as you can see now, so this one will go really well with this, and this one, and this one. And I also took for this one. Look how pretty. I hope you like it. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can see it. But I must say, on my screen, when I'm looking at my laptop now, it looks brown, but it's really green. I'm going to move it a little bit closer. Maybe it's because it's a little bit darker down there. But it's, yeah, all kinds of green, all kind of shades, and yeah, combine it together. So now I've got some greens, I have some pinks, I have some yellows, but I also did some browns. And these are the ones I did at the shop last weekend. So I'm going to show you those two, and I already did some in my journal. And that is what you also can see on my YouTube video, which I posted just before I went live today, because over here it's night, but most of you are in the daytime. Um, how do you say it? Daytime time zones, different time zones. Okay. Um, this is going to be September, October in my journal. And that's what I started with last week in the shop. And I added them to my journal. So here you can see the same technique as I just showed you. Um, what do you say? A good craft video is worth 1,000 years. Ah, Sue, that's a good one. Okay, here I did the same numbers. I only used some orange brown tones because of, I think I'm using it September, October, and that's what I like to use in those months. I added some green. I first did some stamping on this side, but I didn't like it when it was finished, so I added some green cardstock. And this is just a setup. There's nothing in it yet. So this is just for me an easy way to work. So when September starts, I know I have all these papers inside of here already, and I don't need to think about it anymore. So the papers I just showed you, like the green and the pinks and the yellows, I will use them later this year or maybe even next year. I don't know, but they are there and ready to use. So over here, I did color some craft cardstock with distress oxides and the regular distress ink too. I made a tag with one of the new stamps and also the circles, but it's a completely different color combination. Here I did the circles on the soft finish cardstock. I made a clock with a new set. And over here is some more dots. This is also paper from book 2. Over here the new pocket, a tag which also has, oh now I don't remember the name anymore. Modeling paste, yeah, modeling paste, and it's the same stencil oh, as this one, but only I used modeling paste in this one, and then I added some shades of brown and gray, and it's all distress ink, and it's ready for me in my journal, and I can add elements later. Here more numbers, another piece of green paper, one of the new foldouts over here, more green paper, and this one. I have some extra elements already laying down here. The little yeah, thingies which come with one of the new die sets. I really like those as a decorative element. I think these two might go really well with the color scheme too. I must say I like this one too, this piece of paper. I know it has nothing to do with fall, it's a map, but I like the color combination. If you see what it does when it all comes together, it really blends in really nice. Here another one with modeling paste and the numbers. This is distress ink only with one of the new stencils too. And here are all my leftover pieces which I am going to use to decorate, or maybe tuck underneath photos. Maybe I can cut some little tags from those, but I'll keep it together, and when the month of September comes I will start working in it. So again, this is going to be September. Usually a month has 4 weeks, so I do 4 spreads. So this is number 1. Number 2 will be here, week 2, week 3, and then week 4 will be here. If there's something extra, I can always tuck in an extra page. I can also put in extra pocket pages if I want, or maybe a smaller part in between. But yeah, that's the way I like to work. Sometimes I forget about it and then I don't do it. And then in the end I was thinking, oh, I wish I have done it before, because then it gives me a whole month in advance. It's been prepped, and I try to work with only those colors. And sometimes I change my mind and take it out and put in something completely different. And that's also good, you know? As long as you're having fun, you can do whatever you like. So, yeah, that was it for today. I'm going to show it to you really quickly again. So here, the greens with stencils and some stamping. Then I also have some pinks. Oh, so you see, I've been playing a lot with all those things. Pink numbers, circles, a pocket, and this one should be covered up, but it all really goes together. So I think I'm going to put this in those, you know, those 12 by 12 inch folders, and then keep them, yeah, for later. And then of course the yellow, which I really like too. Yellow pages from the book, stamped one myself. These are also done with the stencils. These are the stamps on a full page, and these are some leftovers with a tag, a full page, modeling paste, and stencils again. So that was it. I hope you liked it, and I hope it's been giving you some inspiration. You can do something like this yourself. So take out your stencils, your papers, your inks, and start playing. Okay? Um, to be honest, I have no idea when I'm back again on this channel, but I'm sure it will be soon. And again, there's also a video on my YouTube, and I'm going to post this one on YouTube too. Okay? Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.